Hello, I'm JagurJay, and today I'll be talking about the most creative aspect within the furry fandom: unique species. A unique species is a species of animal within the furry fandom that you have created yourself, and is one of the most fun and interesting parts within the fandom. However, the creation of a new species is not an easy task, and can lead to a whole load of ups and downs. You have to design lore, backstory, fur color, body shape, personality traits, basically everything associated with it. What will be even tougher is designing something like an angel dragon, which people will become interested with and will be using as their personas. Now there may be people out there who don't want their species to be a popular one, and instead intend to keep it entirely to themselves, which is okay. In this video I will be examining the traits of some of the famous furry species, and see if I can come up with something that can help furries who wish to create their own species, more specifically focusing on the two known as angel dragon and zergal, as these seem to be the most common within the fandom. Also, I won't be diving into lore, as this is, again, part of your imagination. And with that being said, let's begin. Now, one of the things I've noticed about popular furry species is that they usually stick to a set colour scheme, such as browns, blacks and whites, and never stray from this colour scheme. For instance, angel dragons have only a couple of colours, and do not overload you with rainbows. And no, I'm not talking about the thousands of angel dragons that are coloured differently. I'm talking about the more well-known angel dragons, which usually stick to 3 or 4 colours. The zergal as well does this, with its more well-known versions usually sticking to 2 or 3 colours. Another interesting thing is that most of these creations look like an animal you may have seen in real life, while still managing to be special and unique in their own way. For instance, zergals look similar to sharks, while angel dragons look similar to horses in some aspects. Now, why would this be an important feature? Well, making your species look more animal-like gives them both a small touch of feeling familiar and lovable, yet still new and unique. The fact that they look similar to animals as well means that fans of these animals, who don't think having these animals as a persona would look good, would choose angel dragons or zergals instead. Another thing that you may have noticed from these two, that people seem to overlook, is the fact that they all have the usual body parts, and hardly any extra added. Now the reason I am saying this is because many of the species people make and try to get trending usually have multiple eyes, multiple jaws, or multiple legs. Now adding too many limbs can be very distracting, but if done right, it can be a very interesting creative choice. I'm going to move away from angel dragons for a moment and talk about another furry favourite species, the NineTails. What makes this unique and interesting and more popular than the double-jawed species? Well, there is a really simple answer, which I've already answered if I am going to be honest. It is because the NineTails still has features that you recognise it is still a real animal that could exist. It has all the features of a natural animal. But what's with the 9 tails? Simple. At least in my opinion. As tails are not seen as important body features like jaws, eyes and legs, it is less distracting to look at and gives the character a more decorative appearance. It might also be because it looks more natural than anything else, which is probably also the reason we like winged dogs, as it makes your creature look like it could survive in the wild. Also, not in the script, but I'm just going to say this now, the more legs you add, the more it looks like a spider, and not many people like spiders too much. I mean, there is something called arachnophobia that a lot of people have. Anyway, enough of that. I could go on and on about my NineTails furries, but then we would be here all day. Let's instead talk about what actually is the main pull of all these famous species. Now, from the few I have seen, the reason someone would choose a species is for 3 reasons: either cuteness, power, or uniqueness. Now, the cute ones, being angel dragons and things like foxes and wolves, are usually drawn with cute features like big eyes, smiles, and fluffy fur. The powerful ones like zergals and dragons are usually drawn with muscles to them, with small or no fur whatsoever. And the unique ones like NineTails and winged dogs are usually used by furry hipsters who think normal foxes and dogs are too mainstream. Also because it's more stylized and gives your persona a more unique touch unlike no one else's. This is what I get from examining the looks and characteristics of unique species anyway. Now remember, this is not me telling you to do any of this, as this is your species, and so has to be created in the way that you like. However, What you like may not be what others like, and so it is best to at least consider the things I have said before attempting to make your own species that you want trending. Who knows? I may see your species around soon. Now I have to ask, what is your species name? What is it like? And what is its backstory? I will be happy to hear all of that in the comments below, so feel free to tell me. Thank you for watching, and have a great day! Rainbows!